The year is 1492. Imagine a city of grandeur, a beacon of knowledge and art. This was Granada, the last bastion of Islamic Spain. But its days were numbered. The winds of change carried the scent of approaching armies. The Alhambra Palace, a jewel of Islamic architecture, stood tall. Its intricate designs whispered tales of a glorious past. But even its mighty walls couldn't hold back the tide of history forever. The fall of Granada wasn't just the loss of land. It was the end of a civilization that had flourished for centuries, a civilization known as Al-Andalus. In the 8th century, a new power arrived on the Iberian Peninsula. This marked the beginning of a transformative era that would shape the region for centuries to come. The arrival of the Muslim armies was not just a military conquest, but the dawn of a cultural renaissance. Muslim armies swept across the land, bringing with them a vibrant culture. They introduced new agricultural techniques, advanced scientific knowledge, and a rich tradition of art and literature. The fusion of these elements created a unique and flourishing society. They called this land Al-Andalus. For centuries, Al-Andalus thrived as a center of learning and culture. It became a melting pot where different traditions and ideas could intermingle and evolve. It became a beacon of knowledge. Libraries were filled with ancient texts. Scholars meticulously translated works from Greek, Persian, and Indian sources, preserving and expanding upon the wisdom of the ancient world. Scholars from around the world flocked to its universities. These institutions were not just places of learning, but hubs of intellectual exchange, where ideas from different cultures and disciplines could be shared and debated. Cordoba, the capital, rivaled the greatest cities of the world. It was a city of stunning architecture, with grand mosques, palaces, and public buildings that showcased the wealth and sophistication of Al-Andalus. Its streets were paved with light. Its mosques and palaces stood as testaments to its splendor. The city was a marvel of urban planning, with paved streets, running water, and public baths that were unparalleled in Europe at the time. Al-Andalus was a testament to the power of cultural exchange. It was a place where different cultures and religions could coexist and enrich one another, creating a society that was greater than the sum of its parts. A place where Muslims, Christians, and Jews coexisted and contributed to a vibrant society. This coexistence fostered an environment of tolerance and mutual respect, allowing for a flourishing of arts, sciences, and commerce that would leave a lasting legacy on the world. But the Golden Age couldn't last forever. From the north, Christian kingdoms slowly gained power. They called their campaign the Reconquista, the Reconquest. The Reconquista wasn't just about land. It was a clash of ideologies, a battle between two faiths vying for dominance. As the Christian kingdoms grew stronger, the pressure on Al-Andalus intensified. The once vast territory of Muslim Spain shrank. By the 15th century, only the Emirate of Granada remained, a lone star in the fading twilight of Al-Andalus. Besieged from without, Granada was also weakened from within. Internal conflicts arose, dividing the once unified emirate. Ambition and betrayal became commonplace. The ruling Nasrid dynasty, once strong and proud, was now plagued by rivalries. Different factions vied for control, weakening Granada's defenses. The once impregnable walls of the Alhambra Palace seemed to tremble, not from the force of siege weapons, but from the tremors of internal strife. The stage was set for tragedy. Section 5. The siege begins. A city under shadow. In the spring of 1491, the inevitable came to pass. The once vibrant city of Granada, known for its rich culture and flourishing gardens, was now on the brink of a monumental struggle. The air was thick with anticipation and dread as the citizens prepared for what was to come. The armies of King Ferdinand II of Aragon and Queen Isabella I of Castile, a formidable force, arrived at the gates of Granada. The siege had begun. Their arrival marked the beginning of a relentless campaign, one that would test the resilience and spirit of the Granadan people. The city, once a beacon of light, was shrouded in darkness. The vibrant markets and bustling streets were now silent, overshadowed by the looming threat of war. The once clear skies were now filled with the smoke of battle, casting a grim pall over the city. The sounds of siege engines and the cries of soldiers filled the air. Food and supplies dwindled. The relentless assault from the besieging forces left the defenders with little respite. Every day was a struggle for survival, as the city's resources were stretched to their limits. The defenders of Granada, outnumbered and outgunned, fought valiantly. They stood their ground, driven by a fierce determination to protect their home. Each skirmish, each clash of swords, was a testament to their unwavering courage and resolve. They knew their city, steeped in history and heritage, was all that stood between their civilization and oblivion. The ancient walls, the grand palaces, and the intricate mosaics were not just structures, they were symbols of a legacy that spanned centuries. As the siege dragged on, the defenders' hope began to wane, but their spirit remained unbroken. They fought not just for survival, but for the preservation of their culture and way of life. Section 6. The Last Stand, A King's Lament. At the heart of Granada's defense was the city's last sultan, Muhammad XII, known to history as Boabdil. A tragic figure torn between his duty to defend his people and the realization that all hope was fading. Legend has it that as Boabdil surrendered the keys to his city, he looked back at the Alhambra one last time. Tears streamed down his face. His mother, witnessing his anguish, is said to have uttered these words, "Weep not like a woman for what you could not defend like a man." Section 7. Surrender and Farewell, the Treaty of Granada. On January 2, 1492, Granada fell. The Treaty of Granada was signed, granting the city's inhabitants a degree of religious freedom, but the fate of Al-Andalus was sealed. The fall of Granada marked the end of an era. The Iberian Peninsula, once home to a vibrant Islamic civilization, was now entirely under Christian rule. The echoes of the fall of Granada reverberated across the world. It served as a stark reminder of the impermanence of power and the human cost of conquest. Section 8. Legacy of a Lost Civilization, Echoes in Time. Today the Alhambra Palace stands as a haunting reminder of a lost civilization. Its intricate architecture and serene gardens whisper tales of a time when science, art, and culture flourished in Al-Andalus. The legacy of Al-Andalus is woven into the fabric of Spain and beyond. From its contributions to astronomy and mathematics to its advancements in agriculture and medicine, the impact of this lost civilization is undeniable. Section 9. A Timeless Reminder, The End of an Era. The fall of Granada is a story of triumph and tragedy. It marks the end of a significant chapter in the history of Spain, a moment when the last Muslim stronghold in the Iberian Peninsula fell to the Catholic monarchs, Ferdinand and Isabella. This event, which took place in 1492, was not just a military conquest, but a profound cultural and social shift that reshaped the region forever. It is a tale of ambition, betrayal, and ultimately loss. The intricate politics and alliances of the time played a crucial role in the downfall of Granada. Betrayal among allies, the ambition of rulers, and the relentless pursuit of power led to the inevitable collapse of a once thriving civilization. It serves as a timeless reminder of the cyclical nature of history. Empires rise and fall, and the remnants of their existence become lessons for future generations. The ruins of Granada stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time, echoing the stories of those who lived, fought, and perished within its walls. As we gaze upon the Alhambra today, we are reminded of the fragility of civilizations. This magnificent palace, with its intricate architecture and stunning beauty, is a testament to the artistic and cultural achievements of the Nasrid dynasty. Yet it also serves as a poignant reminder that even the most splendid of creations can be vulnerable to the forces of change. We are left to ponder the question, what lessons can we learn from the past to ensure that the light of knowledge and understanding never fades away? The fall of Granada teaches us about the importance of cultural preservation, the value of tolerance, and the need for unity in the face of adversity. By studying the past, we can strive to build a future that honors the diversity and richness of human experience. The fall of Granada, the last stronghold of Al-Andalus, stands as a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the enduring legacy of a lost civilization. It is a story that continues to inspire and teach us, urging us to reflect on our own place in the grand tapestry of history. As we walk through the ancient streets and gaze upon the remnants of a bygone era, we are reminded that history is not just a series of events but a continuous journey that shapes our present and future.